live from VITAJEX studio in beautiful downtown FREESIDE. This is the J.D. CAROTHERS show, where health is chronically low. There is never enough AP, and the death claws, of course, are always restless. We're gonna have to switch that up and make it the megalodons are always restless. The way things have been going lately, but we of course are prepared. And we can handle everything that comes our way. We've got a little bit of a situation today. Of course, I'm your host. Okay, I'm your host, J.D. CAROTHERS, and we also, of course, have on stream today. Let me see if I can show you my sidekick, Bismo Funyuns. Give me one moment. See, sometimes you do something like that, and it's just a complete nightmare, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. As my sidekick, ladies and gentlemen, Bismo Funyuns. He'll be sidekicking with me today, of course. So we've got a little bit to do on stream today, but we are in a slight bit of a pickle. We have no network connection, no hardline connection with Ethernet. We're on Wi-Fi. And as you may know, Wi-Fi is droppy. Wi-Fi is not amazing, and so our bit rate keeps going up quite a bit. Right now, our bit rate is sitting around 6,000, which is a bit high. You know, it's just one of those things. So, in regard to how we go, okay, Linux Gwen 01. Yo, hope you're doing well. Hey, by the way, I wanted to ask if I can make some arts for your channel, if you don't mind. You know, art submissions are always welcome. Join the Discord. You can send whatever art you have via Discord in the general. And you know, we'd be happy to take a look at it if it's good, which, you know, good in in this community is just kind of, if it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, you can probably, yeah, sure. That works too, I guess, if you would like. You know, we can see what we like and if anything works. As of right now, we're mostly in the IP theft range of artwork. That's kind of what we've been working with the most. So, you know, anything in that vein works really well with this stream. Let's see. I wanted to take a look at a few things, but here's the thing. Our internet is not doing great, and I'm mildly concerned that if I try to stream a video game on Wi-Fi right now, we're going to be so up a creek. Now, we can give it a shot. But I do think that the odds are not in our favor. Give me a moment. Let me update this bad boy. It's been a while since it's been updated. We got 100. And 50 subscribers on YouTube, and we have 42 Twitch followers. Remember, if we get to 50, we're going to do the Battle of Hoover Dam, but it does look like we are now at that threshold for doing the gosh dang the 150, I believe, was the threshold that I had said for a DLC. So we will be doing a DLC, and Twitch will get to decide which DLC we do. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. As of right this moment, you know, there's not too many concerns going on here. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything's going. And, I think, as I've said, I'm pretty pleased with the way my avatar turned out. And yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know if I want to start streaming. I can try to do, maybe GeoGuessr would be okay. Yeah, I feel like GeoGuessr might be all right. But we gotta get OBS open. We gotta, edit a couple things. Okay, I think it's on. Let me see if I can find it. No, I don't want Blender up. What's up, Kingsley? How you doing? There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and play a little GeoGuessr then. Give me a moment. Cool. Cool. Solo unranked. Yeah, solo duels. Let's do it. All right, let's see what we can do, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to do okay. Let's get it going. All right, we got Mystic Tundra from, what is that, Sweden? No, I don't think it's Sweden. Oh, we got water, deer, tropical. Ooh, Grupo, Construye, Colombia, Panama, Republic, Dominican Republic, and USA. Okay, so that doesn't give us everything, but it does tell us that this is either Colombia, Panama, Dominican Republic, or USA, and I'm going to say that it seems like Panama to me. Oh, heck yes! Look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, did you see that? I saw the sign. I did what I needed to do. Ooh. This guy looks so angry. Also, I'm going to say Italian. Italiano. I've got Italiano. Anybody else have Italiano? Italiano. We got to go way down the road. We're running up that hill. All right, here we go. Maybe not. Maybe not Italiano. Oh. That's water. Okay, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a water feature, and that is a very brown river. This is either Africa or India. Wait. What's going on, a lark? It was Europe. Okay, yeah, see. What's the water feature there, though? Ooh. You see these? It's a very Irish design. Okay. Disfrute, that's Spanish. Okay, so this is probably, ladies and gentlemen, what is it always? What is it always, ladies and gentlemen? What is it always? That's right, it's always the Atacama Desert. Every single time it's the Atacama Desert. Every single time! What did I tell you? It's always the Atacama Desert. That's what I'm talking about! GG, easy. Simple win. Simple win. Easy. GG, easy, dude. Alright, we can do another one. We can run it back. We can run another one. Alright. El Peño from Australia. Ooh, what do we got here? Piston ring. That's English. We got a gorilla monkey guy. Elm Street. This is the United States of America. I know these roads. Somebody cooked here. That used to be a U-Haul. Ah, it was Canada. It was Canada. But I was a little bit closer. Of course, Pequeño is from Australia. So. Oh, we got to look out. Okay. Well, it's obviously not America. That's classic. Okay, I'm going to say it's somewhere in Oceania. Ooh, it was not. It was somewhere in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Ah. That's a hard one to get. We got a very American bridge here. Oh. A lot of water. 60 miles an hour, and this is the end of the line here. I don't know this bridge, but I'm going to say that it is somewhere in the Philippines. South Korea. Interesting. Off the southern coast, ladies and germs. Oh. That's Indian, bro. That's Indian. I'm going to say it's Puri. Puri! He's got Thailand. It was Thailand. That makes sense. See, I don't know how to read any language from over there, so I think I might lose this one, ladies and germs. I might lose this one. We've come back from worse. I can't remember where Stockholm is. Like, I don't remember what country Stockholm is in. But honestly, the likelihood that this is actually a Stockholm, like, this is real Stockholm, very low. I'm just going to say it's somewhere in Sweden. Ugh. Faroe Island. Well, we did not get it that time, ladies and germs. We did not get it. That's alright, though. That's alright, though. Okay. Alright. Oh. There we goes. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we've got call-ins turned on. So if you are interested in calling in, go ahead and hit that button on Twitch. Call on in. You are welcome to call in. This is, after all, a radio show. We love to have our guests on. Classics include James Bell of James Bell fame. And, we've had Paxi on a time or two. Yeah. I think I need to go make some coffee. I'm not certain, but it is one of them things. Without coffee, my body turns into mush, right? So, we can work around that, maybe. Mayhaps. Give me one moment. Let's go back to the bridge, right? There we go. Back where we belong for a moment. And let's just take a look at something. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Oh, Newfoundland boy, how you doing, man? How's the weather? It's still really snowy up there, right? You guys are so far up. It is gosh dang north. Yeah, hello on a happy Saturday. It's a lovely day. I am a little bit up a creek. I've got a situation going on where basically my stream is a little bit limited. I've got the internet that I have, and my internet connection I'm not using a hardline connection because I can't. So my bitrate is hanging out around 6,000, which is not great. Not great. I'm trying to avoid playing video games, especially the resource heavy ones, because that's going to tank my bitrate. Next thing I know, my stream is going to be so choppy if it's not already. But you know, it's a bit of a difficult thing to do. Now, I am going to let Twitch decide my gosh dang which DLC I do. Because we hit 150 subs, which means we got to do a DLC. I would like to do Honest Hearts. But, right? It's up to Twitch. So if they want me to do Lonesome Road or, you know, Old World Blues, we can. On Fallout New Vegas. I have played Dead Money already. So there's not much left to do there. Although I wonder if I could visit. If I could go back and visit. I know most people say you can't, but I wonder if there's a way to. Just get everything. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Right? Because I feel like there are some things that sometimes I miss. And so it's important that I figure it out. But anyway. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'll play one more thing at GeoGuessr, because I forgot to change this to GeoGuessr. Forgot to change the category to GeoGuessr. So we'll do that. We'll do that, and then we'll hop back into GeoGuessr. Okay. Oh, and you know what else? I've really got to move this, like, to here or something. Because, even so. Oh, my goodness. There we go. All right. Okay. Much, much, much better. Much, 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 much better. All right. Back to competitive. Ooh. Okay. I'm feeling Africa. I'm feeling the Africa gradient over here. Who else is feeling Africa? This dirt road screams Africa. We got crops. That's pretty effective crops, though. The cropping being effective makes me think that it is like Kenya. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh. What is this? What is this, Greece? The Amalfi Coast in Italy? I think it's Italy. Maybe it's Greece. I don't know. I'm going to say it's Greece. Whoa! We were so close. That's Turkey? No, this is a Greek island. What is this, Patmos? Okay. I'm kind of sad I was a little distracted. Ooh. That's Jabbernees. That's Jabbernees. No problem at all. Jabbernees, we're going Nagata. I was wrong. It was Chinese and it was Taiwan. Classic pranks. I was slightly closer. Ooh. Ooh. course it was Austria. Neither one of us know what we're doing. At all. At all. At all, ladies and gentlemen. Already cleaned up snow. Already cleaned snow up, and it's already snowed 24 centimeters. Holy cow, that's so much snow. I used to live in the mountains, and we get pretty good snow, but never 9 inches. Huh. Hold on, I'll respond a little better in a second. Okay. Oh, Sweden. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay. And it's still snowing. Good lord. How much you guys gonna get? A lot, I'm guessing. Whoa, we got shops. See, I want to say that's Chinese, but I think it's actually Japanese. I get them mixed up a lot. I'm gonna say this is Osaka. This feels very hometown. It might even be Sapporo. It was Taiwan again. What the heck? Ugh. So I was right the first time. It was Chinese. This is pretty cool. Just like a birdhouse wall. Yeah, this screams PNW. Just everything about it. And I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere like Portland or Vancouver, Beaverton area because it's very. Whoa! On the west coast or east coast in Maine. What is that water feature? Ugh. Your family estate agent. Polyan Arms. This is not America, but it is very American. I'm going to say it's Poland. I don't even care. I feel like it's a place that really likes America. Oh. Not quite. Ladies and gentlemen, we still won, didn't we? We still won. We still smoked him. All right. All righty. All right. And the game itself no longer wants to be our friend. There we go. Exit game. Yes. Okay. All right. I do need to go grab a little bit of coffee. So, yeah, geography's hard, man. And especially like when all you have is like what you can see around you. We have call-ins on. I need to grab some coffee. I'm going to run. I'm going to jet. And we actually, it looks like we got an ad break coming up in 3 minutes. So, we'll just chat until then, and then when that happens, I'll go grab my coffee. Yeah, how you guys been? Newfoundland boy. It's been a couple days. You know, you've been dealing with the snow. That's pretty great. Does your internet go out when it snows real good? Because I used to live on a mountain, like I said, and when it would snow really good, the internet, the power, everything would go out. And that kind of sucked. I didn't really like that very much. But, you know, what are you going to do, right? What can you do to fix it? Not much. Not much. You know, we would just wait. And they were pretty good about getting the power back on after about an hour or two, you know, but, you know, it's cold. You got no heater because it's cold, because the power's out. It wasn't exactly fun, we had this generator that we would run our pellet stove on when the power would go out. Ugh. Used to have horrible internet, but that was Starlink. But I switched up to a local internet company. Really, Starlink was bad over there. That's interesting. Starlink's been pretty good for a lot of people I've talked to, but one thing that people don't realize is obstructions. If you have an obstruction in your Starlink, you're going to get just awful internet connection. And so you've got to have all the obstructions moved out of the way. It's got to be facing the correct direction. It has to be aligned. And I'm not saying yours was obstructed or not aligned. I'm just saying that is one thing. I know a lot of people who have had bad experiences with Starlink because their Starlink either came unaligned, got obstructed by something, or when they installed it, it was just already not aligned and obstructed. I had a friend who was like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my Starlink. It's just the internet like cuts out randomly and it just kind of sucks. And I was like, I FaceTime them and they showed me their Starlink. There's this huge tree just freaking blocking the dish. I was like, yeah, that'll do her. That'll do her. I mean, you need the full view of the sky, which makes it, limited where you can put it and stuff. But for some people, it's just the right option. Some people don't have the ability to have, there's no fiber or coax lines coming out to their house and they got to pay to have that done. That's a few $1,000s. So, it's the right choice for some people. All right, we got an ad starting in 30 seconds. Go use the restroom. Have a nice time. I will be back when the ad is over. But in the meantime, enjoy. Go, use the restroom or something. I don't know. Alrighty, I'm back. Don't you guys worry. Don't even worry for a second. We're still here. We're still here. Okay. And did we... Looks like we got past that advertisement, ladies and germs. Thank you. Okay, so a Newfoundland boy was telling me that he has a generator because diesel and gas, because I lose power a lot, but I love the countryside, and I live on the bottom. Oh, I live in the countryside, and I live on the bottom of an island, and when it's a windy season, darn autocorrect. Yeah, now I'm curious what your generator specs are. Like, what are you rolling with there? You know, what kind of Ginny you got? Because I'm always curious about, like, you know, uh, how many watts it produces. Because you got the small ones with wheels, the portable generators. You got the really little ones that are quiet, the inverters, and then you've got the freaking massive. Have a professional install it at your house, and it. Ow! Oh my gosh, Prickerburr. Dang, not a fan of that. Um. Oh, there we go. Oh, even better. Nice. Trying to get set up in kind of a new studio, and that's why I'm on Wi-Fi. That's why I have bad internet connection. That's why we're not playing Fallout yet. But I do think we're going to get started on Fallout here in a moment. And of course, ladies and germs, call-ins are on. So if you are interested, feel free to call in on the stream. And if I don't see your request, just hit it in the chat. And I would love to talk to you. You can tell me about literally whatever, You tell me about your generator. Give me your breakdowns of what kind of generator you got. If you got a generator, you could talk to me about your new whatever it is you're doing that's new. Maybe you just found out about Blender and you've started to do Blender. I don't know. But I would love to hear from you guys. Alrighty. Okay. I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get into a little bit of Fallout New Vegas. And no, we're gonna go Sea of Thieves. We're gonna do Fallout New Vegas once I can hook up to the network because I want to give Twitch a chance to vote on which Fallout New Vegas DLC I do, and I'll just get right into that. That's going to be the whole game. We'll go straight to the DLC. Okay, so we're going to do Sea of Thieves. And then we'll do Fallout New Vegas in a little bit, right? Okay. I don't think this is going to be great for the stream, but like for the internet. The internet connection is going to be pretty bad, but we're just going to have to live with it. I might leave Spike in that corner, Yeah, that might be the way to do it. I'm not sure. Here we go. There we go. Oof. Oh, we are getting hot. So Newfoundland boy, are you saying that you have two generators though? That's pretty cool though. Solo style sail. I want to do the Legend of Monkey Island, but I don't think I'm ready yet. We're still on safer seas. Um, Actually, wait. Oh my goodness. We got a sloop. No, I'm not playing the whole tutorial again. We're not doing this. Uh, yes, I want to leave this game. I want to go back to the main menu. Oh my gosh. We starting the game over? I don't understand. There we go. Okay, I could just skip that the whole time. We want to play. I want to play the Legends of Monkey Islands. Sloop it is. I don't have any friends. Not yet, anyway. Oh, interesting. Ugh. Next pirate who tries to buy my hat will be carrying their teeth home in a jar. Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay. I feel like I'm kind of stuck here. Okay. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. This is the greatest video game of all time. Right here. How do I get out of it, though? Okay, that's how I guess. Where's my boat? Oh, good. We got unstable connection. That good lag. We got that good lag. Oh, are we not getting in-game audio, ladies and germs? I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a sec. I had that junk muted. I'm sorry about that. All right, let me know if this is better. Gold hoarders. Gotta love doing work for the gold hoarders. A lot of gold to be had.
Take your time. No hurry.
All right.
No problem.
Where's my ship? Like, where'd my sloop go? I had a sloop, I thought. I thought I had a sloop. Oh, there's a boat. I forgot, I'm a pirate. I can just steal a boat. Can't I? Don't worry, guys, it's just me. we're headed straight for that twister. I think that's what we're going to do first. I think we're going to go straight for the twister. Full to port! Full to port, aye! Hard to starboard, aye! You want to know the best part? I went and I got coffee, except I didn't get coffee, I made coffee. And I still don't have coffee. I gotta wait for it to brew. We'll heave him up and away we'll go. Away me Susiana. We'll heave him up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. Woo! Catching the wind here. Loose the mainsail. Take to the wind. I suppose I understand why they say things like 30 degrees to port, you know? You have this, what is that? Guys? Chat? Oh, okay, good. It's like a scarecrow. So can we fast travel, or like what do we get for discovering all these places? That's what I want to know. Oh man. We got the squall. Sheesh. We're looking for that tornado. Storm chasers. Call me Reed Timmers. Call me the pirate Reed Timmers. The connection's really good. We're not glitching out at all. We had some extreme glitching out going on here. I wish there was something could be done about it. I'll have to run a new cable soon so that I can actually, like, you know, manage this scenario. Okay, so this is full ahead. Full ahead eye. Right? It really won't let me. And then this is full to starboard. Full to port. Alright, we're going to slow her down a bit. Hold up the mainsail. What is this? I feel like this is not going to go well for me, but I don't even really care. Yeah, I don't even really care, man. What is that? Alright, check this out, guys. Watch this. We're getting the frick out of here. We're getting the frick out of here. It looked like fun. It is not fun. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're going to be able to get this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to handle it. We got it handled. I ain't even sweating it. I ain't even sweating it right now. We got this. We get out of here. We're a bit glitched out. That's okay, though. Ah! No! Ah! You gotta dodge the rocks. I want to go through this arch. I think it would be cool. I kind of want to drop anchor here. Like a motorcycle in a high-speed chase going under an overpass. Heck to the yes, dude. You guys see that? Look at that. Look at this. Now we're talking. Oh. We got bananas and coconut? The way it sounds when I eat the banana is a bit stressful. I feel like it's unlikely I'll be attacked while I sleep, right? Right, guys? Get some rest. Wow, this is just like real life. It's just like real life. I don't understand. What am I using this for? Okay, well. Look at all this stuff. I got a double barrel? Yeah, we're going guns galore on this one. Okay. Alright, now that we're somewhere safe, we can do... I wanted to do the monkey one. can't even do Smuggler's Run.
Bounty for the Order of Souls, eh? You must be a brave pirate, ready to battle the bones of the dead. The Order is a mysterious group. They perform mystic rituals to glean knowledge from the skulls of vanquished skeletons. These skeletal ex-pirates are rarely willing to give up their heads easily, though, which is where you come in. You've been given a bounty poster identifying the last known location of a particularly fiendish foe. Prove your mettle by defeating the skeleton captain, and earn your reward by returning the skull to the Order of Souls. To speed you on your way, be sure to read the bounty poster and find out where your prey is lurking.
Ruin Runner Isle. Okay. Where is Ruin Runner Isle? I swear, this is 98% of the game right now. Already went to Rapier Cay. That was pretty easy. Smuggler's Bay. We're looking for Ruin Runner. Ruin Runner Isle. What's over here? I'm gonna... Honestly, guys, I know that we have a quest to do, but I do not care. We're gonna end up getting a hole in the boat, I think. Maybe we don't need to go 100%, like full to starboard. Maybe we can just go like partially to starboard. We're gonna get a hole in the boat, don't worry. You're good. You're good. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
As the wind and waves whisk you towards your quarry, be sure to prepare yourself for the thrill of battle. Keep your bearings as you sail to your skeletal conflict, but also watch out for other pirates prowling these waters. Some of them may be keen to take your hard-earned treasure. Don't let them take you by surprise. Once you've relieved the skeleton of its head, you'll need to bring it back to the Order of Souls. I shall be waiting for you when you do.
Good Lord. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of bailing we're gonna have to do. We gotta stop crashing the boat. We gotta stop crashing the boat. This is no good. I mean, it's, you know, we're just bailing the boat out all the time. No bilge pump. You know, it's a real problem. Oh my gosh. We gotta pull this bad boy way up. It is so difficult. this is not going well. Okay. Alright. Don't anchor somewhere like that. That was a bad choice that I made. But aside from all that, we're having fun. Ooh. I think if you stay around the green tornadoes in the ocean, you'll fight ghost ships and find their base of operation. Check this out. I think I found a shipwreck. Lads, I think I found a shipwreck. No, get me up, get me up, get me up. Ugh. See that over there? I think it's a shipwreck. Pretty excited. Newfoundland boy, I will go ahead and I will do that. I will stay close to the green storm. I want to see what's going on with this shipwreck. Where are my weapons, dude? Hold on. Bro, do I have a crew now? Wait, is that not a crew? Good lord. This boat, man. Alright. Okay. It's a hurdy-gurdy. Vanity chest. Huh. You change your hair. Change your hairstyle. Switch it up. Got that man bun. We could do the classic. Huh. Come on. I don't even know what happened there, but We gotta raise the anchor. Hey, Newfoundland boy. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Have an awesome day. Oh. Stay safe up there with all that snow. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, there's a rock right there. Be careful. Alright, here we go. I have a plan. I think it's a good strategy. Wait till you guys see it. You're not going to believe my plan. I think it's a really good plan. I think they're launching ghosts at me. So I just need to kill the ghosts. Right? Which means that when these ghosts attack, I need to be prepared. So I'm going to go up on top of the crow's nest. Ghost ship coming about. I wonder if I can gosh dang swim, you know? Can I swim it? Can I swim it? Maybe, maybe not. See, okay, yeah, so there's that guy. No hole in my ship from him, though. So I think he's going to be coming up here to try to fight me. Where's my shovel? You guys see those barrels floating? this water, man. I saw barrels. I gotta see if I can't get those barrels. Here we go. I think this is them. Oh, come on. Here we go. It was like right, I went like right over the barrels. Yo. Mermaid? What is this? I don't understand. So, what do I do with this person? Nice. Can I board the ghost ship? Coming about, baby. No, it's not real. I don't like that. Seems like they're landing right in the boat. Oh, gosh, Dan, there's a hole in my ship. And I can't do anything about it because I'm over here. Gosh, dang it! Mermaid will help me get back to my ship in time to repair it at least. Fantastic. Yeah. Good Lord. One-man crew, not very fun. Not incredibly fun, I will say. We're having problems. We got issues here. Okay. Here we go. I can set the sail angle? What does that even mean? That's incredible. So I can catch the whole wind so I can travel much faster. Nice. There's the barrels. Are you kidding me? Where did they go? I get seasick just looking through this thing. They were right there! Bro, what the heck? Am I tweaking? What am I missing here? Am I tweaking, chat? Where did they go? Whatever, man. I'm just gonna skedaddle. We gotta get the frick out of here now. Ghost ships can't be boarded, but they can definitely hit you with actual cannon fire. Okay. Oh, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. But you see, this is why I need coffee, right? We'll up jib a little bit. Let's resolve that sail angle a touch. Take to the wind in its entirety. Look at that over there. You guys see that? Off in the distance. Dock there. Full ahead. Full ahead, eye. Here we go. And drop anchor. Yes. Finally, we get some barrels, man. Hopefully it's not like a barrel full of letters. You know. What of the ship that's out there? Do we leave her to the gale? Oof. Okay. She's called the Flying Dutchman. Raise up those sails. You see how people got lost at sea? You literally can't see over the swells. Alright, it is almost time for We should be taking on so much water. You know. Good lord, this is disorienting. Alright, we got it. We're like in the middle of a storm or something. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you saw, but there is a Assassin's Creed Black Flag release coming. I like what the compass is doing. I like what the compass is doing right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, baby. Before we hit the freaking... What is going on here? This is a fun place. Fireworks? Interesting. Alright, I think it's almost time for us to make a little bit of a switch to Fallout. And as of right now, we are kind of in a good spot anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right over here. I'm just going to... Disguise with a barrel. And hopefully this is where I am when I get back. Check that out. Beautiful. All right. Exit to desktop. Yes, we're gonna leave game, and you know, we're having a grand old time. It is just about time for us to get into Fallout. But first, we got to make a couple changes. And we're on an ad break anyway. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and we are now. We got some coffee. We got some Ethernet. We are ready to rock. So, I wanted to make sure that I gave Twitch the opportunity to choose which DLC we would do. And the options are, of course, Old World Blues. We've got Lonesome Road and Honest Hearts. I'm going to run this for, 10 minutes is probably plenty of time. Get in. If you are in, you will be able to vote. If you're not in, you're going to miss it out. You're going to miss out on it, right? We're going to go, so it's, I can let people vote extra with doses of VITAJEX. We'll do that. So 10 doses of VITAJEX gets you an extra dose. Go ahead and vote your hearts out. We got to get this poll going, okay? So the poll has started. And as soon as we have the poll done in 10 minutes, we're going to get started on Fallout. Actually, we can get started on Fallout New Vegas now. There's no reason not to. Unless you guys wanted to see what I've been doing on Blender. But I don't know. I don't think it's all that interesting. And my bit rate is now coming down and stabilizing, which is good. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think we're probably going to do Honest Hearts. That's my vote. Heck yeah, I'm going to vote. Whoa, we got 2 votes. Oh, no, okay. 2 things that are happening. All right, let's take a look at that. Make sure. All right. Got them. And let's open up Steam. Okay. Let's check in on Bitburner while we wait for that poll to end. We've got that poll. Make sure you guys are voting so you have a say in what we are doing. Whoa. I received a faction invitation. Hold on. I got to make sure you guys can see this game. Let's go to gameplay over here. Whoa. I've made $10 million from Hacknet nodes in this game. All right, sorry. Window is Bitburner. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see what we got going on here. Huh. I guess that'll have to do. All right. Ishima would like, okay, joining this faction will prevent me. Okay. Would you like to join Ishima? Now, Volhaven sounds cooler. Your scripts generated 8.7271 million. Your Hacknet nodes 27.143 million. Okay. Offline. While you were offline, your computer was running. We were using it to mine Bitcoin. Thank you for downloading this video game that we use to create a botnet so we can mine Bitcoin. It's really cool. Hey, anytime, man. Let's check that Hacknet. Okay, so we spent 253,000 and we've gotten 28 million. I would call that a pretty good. Let's go ahead and whatever this does. Okay, there we go. We got a lot of Hacknet nodes. We are now how much are we into it at this point? We're 24 million into it, but we've made 28 million. We're still up 4 million on that. Let's see. Let's go back to our stats. Level 7. Kind of annoying. So I guess you got to practice hacking if you want to actually like level up. I guess, man. I've got 14 million in the bank. Terminal. You know what? Actually, let's go. Let's take a look at the city and let's see if we can't infiltrate company. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's go to the slums and commit a crime. Yeah, let's shoplift. I don't understand how this is working. I feel like hacking's a little easier, you know? I think I can travel now. 200,000 to travel to Sector 2. I'm now in Sector 12, which is North America. And there's still slums. And we can still shoplift. I like to hear that. What do we got? Apply for a software engineering intern job, but you need a hacking level of 150. What is this, bro? Blade Industries? Joe's Guns. Joe's Guns will hire me. Apply to be an employee. I'm an employee at Joe's Guns. They didn't even look at my criminal record, dude. Let's do our job. I make 110 per second. I'm currently working as an employee. Look at this. You make a lot of money as an employee at Joe's Guns. This is how much gun store employees really make? Because it's a little bit ridiculous. It's a bit excessive. Looks like everybody wants me to do honest hearts. Of course, we can always do extra votes, don't forget. Yeah, you know what? It's not worth the money. It's not worth the money. I can make more in less time. Dude, let's infiltrate the company. It should be very easy since I'm an employee. What? What? I was hospitalized. Good God. This game is very fun. I think I'm going to go ahead and exit. That was a real blast. But hey, I'm getting some achievements. That counts for something. All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess it's time for Fallout New Vegas. I'm going to start playing and takes a minute. Hello, Howard. Welcome in. Yeah, it's Fallout time. Good morning, for sure. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. We had Newfoundland boy in here earlier talking about the snow. I guess he has a generator or two that he had professionally installed because power goes out a lot, and he said that Starlink doesn't work for him. You need a generator? Classic. Generators are awesome. Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 4 is actually the game that made me like really want to get a generator. Okay, you know what? We'll go back here and we'll make sure we can get, there's Fallout New Vegas. What is this? Alright. Okay, good. There we go. It is officially gameplay time. Alright. And I'm hoping that we don't have any type of choppiness or anything. Okay, we're in, what, Vault 3? I can sit in the throne. Would like one big one, but they're expensive. That's what I've heard. I've heard that they are like thousands of dollars, or at least a few $1,000s. But you know, I don't know. I only have experience with the littler ones. I want to build one out of like a bicycle, like a motorized bicycle, and a freaking like pulley system, like magnets or something. But I don't know. It's like it's hard. In Fallout, you just have to have all the stuff, but in real life, you actually have to know how to put it together. Water leak. Dinner. Let's read these. Hi, Jenny. It's great getting a chance to talk to you. I'm glad to hear that things are going well for you. I'm curious if you'd like to meet me for dinner one day next week. I know we don't talk that often, but I feel like we really clicked last night. I hope you feel the same way. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Vin. Hi there, Vinny. Last night was so much fun. I can't believe it took us this long to sit down and talk. Let's do that again very soon. Next time, maybe we can have breakfast together as well. Jenny. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, buddy, thanks for the advice. Dinner went great last night, and I'm not sure I would have been able to work up the guts to talk to her if you hadn't convinced me. I owe you big time. I know you've been pretty stressed with the water issues, so if you need a break for some rec time, let me know. Thanks, Vin. Alrighty. Well, you know, it is a Fallout time for sure. We're having a little fun on Fallout. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not change my, my gosh dang Twitch. So, I gotta do that. Okay. This stuff should all be on this monitor. Edit stream info. We are not playing Sea of Thieves anymore. We are playing Fallout New Vegas, baby. There we go. And actually, hold on. And again, if you're tuned in on YouTube, go over to Twitch and get an opportunity to vote in that poll. I think the poll might almost be over, if it's not over already. Oh, shoot. Did the poll end? Ended 2 minutes ago. Let's see what we got. How do I... Huh. Yeah, view results. Here we go. We've got Honest Hearts in first place with 5 votes. Old World Blues got 1 vote. Hail. So it looks like we're doing Honest Hearts. Alright. But before we get into Honest Hearts, don't you worry, we're not going to do anything ridiculous. But I do want to make sure that we have an opportunity to do some of the stuff we didn't do last time. So I'm going to be right back. Okay? In just a minute. I think you're going to like what I do, though. Okay? Just give me a moment. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian, or The Evening Redness in the West. Sorry, I got some sneezes I'm trying to manage. Alright. Part 1. Childhood in Tennessee, runs away. New Orleans, fights, is shot. To Galveston, Nacogdoches. The Reverend Green, Judge Holden, and a fray. Toadvine, burning of the hotel. Escape. Sorry, I'm trying to mute my sneezes. And sometimes they don't even come. My goodness. See the child. He is pale and thin. He wears a thin and ragged shirt, linen shirt. He stokes the scullery fire. Outside lie dark, turned fields with rags of snow and darker woods beyond that harbor yet a few last wolves. His folk are known for hewers of wood, drawers of water, but in truth his father has been a schoolmaster. He lies in drink. He quotes from poets whose names are now lost. The boy crouches by the fire and watches him. Night of your birth, 33. The Leonids they were called. God, how the stars did fall. I looked for blackness, holes in the heavens, the dipper stove. The mother dead these 14 years did incubate in her own bosom the creature who would carry her off. The father never speaks her name. The child does not know it. He has a sister in this world that he will not see again. He watches pale and unwashed. He can neither read nor write, and in him broods already taste for mindless violence. All history present in that visage, the child, the father of the man. At 14 he runs away. He will not see again the freezing kitchen house in that pre-dawn dark, the firewood, the wash pots. He wanders west as far as Memphis, a solitary migrant upon that flat and pastoral landscape. Blacks in the fields, lank and stooped, their fingers spider-like among the bowls of cotton. A shadowed agony in the garden, against the sun's declining figures, moving the slower dusk across the paper skyline. A lone, dark husbandman pursuing mule and harrow down the rain-blown bottomland toward night. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a small passage of Chapter 1 of Blood Meridian. Let's get over to the Northern Passage and get the heck over there. Oh, don't you even worry about it. We're going straight to the Northern Passage. We're going to do our thing. I love Vault 3. My favorite thing about Vault 3 is blasting fiends. I do truly enjoy that. Buy war bonds. Well, I'm trying to remember where the exit is. How do I get to the exit? There's the kitchen, and there's the exit. Really, it's not even that hard to find the exit. I mean, come on. Okay, now we fast travel. As close as we can get anyways. H&H Tools. Don't mind if I might. Don't mind if I might. Don't mind if I might. Ooh, let's check what's in the dumps. A metal spoon! I love metal spoon! Metal spoon is my favorite kind of spoon! Alrighty. And ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. If you're in my Discord, which you should be, because my Discord is where I put literally everything that I post goes on Discord first. Any new GIF, any new emote that I'm going to put on the Twitch, everything goes on Discord first. Which, by the way, let me just hit you guys with this one. You can't really see it, but that is a gosh dang Spageezy. It's a new emote. We developed the Spageezy, and we will be doing it. We're doing it right. But any new animation I make goes on the Discord first as well. And stay tuned for the end of the show because I'm gonna do a little review. I got into animation about a week ago. So 1 week of animating, you know, really simple stuff and just trying to learn animation. And what I've learned in that time, and you know, I don't know. Maybe you guys all already are good at animation and know everything there is to know about it, but for me, there are a couple things that I feel like could have saved me a bit of time if I had known them, you know, a touch sooner. Whoa. Dog's going crazy, man. Ooh. Who's this guy? Dead, I guess. Alright, I will. There we go. We're reclined like the guy from South Park, the World of Warcraft guy from South Park. I can't make anything! Because I have no ingredients! Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need ingredients. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, we do have call-in on. So if you are interested in calling in, please feel free. I'm hoping James Bell's able to maybe pop in and call in if he wants. But he was up pretty late. Stomping Bugs, which, by the way, let me toss him a shout out. Actually, I can do it here. There we go. Alrighty, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We are right back to it. We're having some interruptions and some difficulties today with the with the network connection and all that jazz, but that could be going worse, right? Ooh, what's in here? I don't reckon I've been here before. Oh, there's no way to go into it. Before we get here, I do think that we need to listen to a little bit of a song. I hope you guys understand.
For just one time,
I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching toward the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and take a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie.
The sea route to the Orient, for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long forgotten, lonely cairn of stones. Ah, for just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and take the Northwest Passage to the sea. What a marvelous song. Hope you guys like hearing me sing. Somebody's got to, right? All right, let's do the Northern Passage. I just thought that song was very appropriate. Very appropriate given the circumstances. Alrighty. Hey, look who it is. It's Jed
Howdy,
Masterson.
friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you?
I did, Jed.
Yeah, you look the type.
I am the type.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan in design and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it in design, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone. Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
I don't like being told not to say things. What can you tell me about
I
Zion?
ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Are you kidding me? You just want me because I have a Pip-Boy? Also, why does no one else have a Pip-Boy in the entire game? That's a bit of a plot hole. Bit of a plot hole there, ladies and gentlemen. We found a Fallout plot hole. Why are you always the only person with a Pip-Boy?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Okay. And let's talk about the
That's
degenerate
right.
tribes.
The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral.
Feral?
Most of them don't even speak English anymore.
Okay.
You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them.
Cool.
The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
The Great Salt Lake. Okay, good to know.
Dangerous enough we
Warlords.
won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Fair enough. Couple other questions. Yeah, let's kill some time with a game of Caravan.
Player. All right.
I'm gonna smoke this guy. He's got 92 caps to play Caravan. I don't think so.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready?
I want to talk to him about the
They're
Raiders.
about what you'd expect. Crazy. The worst of the 80s. But we won't be passing through their turf on this. Dang.
Okay. We need to get rid of everything except for 75 pounds. I know I don't need all these guns, but I want them. I guess I don't need the sawed off. And ladies and gentlemen, I've played Honest Hearts before, so this isn't like my first time. So I know kind of what we're in for. Actually, I think I want to keep the binoculars. Couple revolvers, some shotguns, and a sniper rifle. I don't really have any high rate of fire guns anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We're keeping the power armor. Yeah, that's only 50 pounds. I guess I don't need this stuff. We might be up a creek here. Yeast, wrench, turpentine, sensor modules. I love inventory management. We're keeping the lead. I have 468 12-gauge holes. What do I need? Black powder? Like, why am I not able to make 468 12-gauge rounds? You know what I mean? It's a bit silly. Gold bars. Well, that's 70 pounds right there. 15 pounds of fire gecko hides. Empty syringes. I'll hold on to those just for good measure. Empty bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla and Nuka-Cola. £6 Deathclaw hand. 1 pound each. Deathclaw egg. Chessboard. Poison glands from Cazadors. Okay, we're gonna get rid of a lot of stuff here, it seems like. Nine cartons of cigarettes. A revolver scope. Why isn't this on the gun? Okay. Alrighty. My ammo doesn't weigh anything because I'm not playing on hardcore mode. I'm having a real hard time with this. Okay, we need to get rid of 25 more pounds. So basically, I mean, this stuff doesn't weigh that much. The sniper rifle's like one of the heaviest things. But I have almost no 308 now. I think I'd probably make it, though. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. We've got atomic cocktail, beer, blood pack. I'm keeping the buff out. Oh, let's freaking read that. We're going to read that. So we need to get down to 77 because we'll read that, and that'll get rid of it. Crunchy mutt fruit. Dirty water. I don't need 5 doctor's bags. I'm going to hold on to the healing powder because it doesn't weigh very much. Let me see. Alright, give me one. Give me 1 sec, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, ladies and germs. Okay, back to Fallout. Where were we? Okay. We don't need maize. We never use it. Night Stalker tails. Nuka-Colas. Nuka-Cola quartz is actually pretty good. Purified water. I'm pretty sure we can find water in Zion. We're getting close. We are very close. We're still over by, what, 8? Okay, so we gotta do... Still over by 8 pounds. Okay. We're over by 8 pounds. We're going to leave the sniper rifle. It's very frustrating. But whatever. Alright, we're ready to go. I will say this. dead money was kind of...
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Oh, I'll make sure I do.
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want.
Oh, I don't
I'm
like this
one of a
guy.
kind.
How are
I've been
you?
places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death.
Yeah?
Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Bro's putting on airs like he's actually a killer. Brother, I have 229. I went and got me 229 confirmed kills. Right? Give me 1 sec, ladies and gents.
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that.
Death
But I
jaws,
didn't
bro.
panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Oh, that's quite a story.
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made. What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam!
11
bam,
millimeter.
right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
This is such a Reddit answer. I don't want to give a Reddit answer. That's kind of cringe. What a load of crap. The eyelets of the T-Series armor are bulletproof. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Then I guess this dumb fucker's armor must have been D-Series or something.
What?
All I know is he died up real dead when I killed him, okay? Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah, I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
What?
I travel light on purpose, okay? But if the price is right, I'll tell Jed I'm carrying less, so you can carry more. What's your offer? You got a deal.
Look at that.
You're lucky. Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit.
A pit boy.
So what?
Good lord, this guy.
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand.
Is his head crippled? It needs to say his head is
Makes me
crippled.
Badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some break. Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already. Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up. Oh, you've been to Vault 2 huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Oh man, this guy's he's not very bright.
Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one. Go ahead. Your word against mine, fucko.
Oh.
Hey, why you gotta go and be like that? Fuck! Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways? Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Don't be such a fucking jerk about it.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
He clearly has something wrong with him, because if your medicine is high enough, you can ask him if he's feeling all right, and he'll be like, not really. I'm guessing he lets you know what's been going on in his world.
Sick motor runner, son of a bitch. Good riddance.
It was me.
Are you here to jar at me a while long? I bet you are.
All right. Well,
Ed, why ain't the NCR
If
taking care of
Caesar's
regular
dead, why
folks
aren't
yet?
the end?
how do I tell? All right, Rex, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to meet you. I know. Time for you to go back to the Lucky 38 for me, all right? Hey.
CR taking care of regular folks yet? See you around. You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Ooh. We have the sniper rifle. Oh.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I'm sorry,
Next stop
Veronica.
Hoover Dam, huh? When we get there, can we stop by the souvenir shop? Nice. Can I order room service?
Yes, you can. I don't think the phone lines work, though.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this?
Chill out, Jed.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long... I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it?
No, we
You
cannot
sure
go
you're
back
ready
for it.
to-
I understand. I'm sure.
Well...
You guys didn't think you were missing out on this, did you?
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion.
Interesting.
The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence.
Probably just a tribal ghost story.
He is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
We shall see.
All right, people.
We made
Been
it.
a long couple of weeks, but here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Fuck off, I'm busy.
Shh. Come on, come on. God! Come on, come on. No time to waste.
I don't deserve this. My Pip-Boy don't even work.
I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him his Pip-Boy didn't even work.
Why the fuck you hear me?
Might as well be waving at him.
Ooh.
Holy hell! Stay low, people, stay low!
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come. I was the sheriff once, goddammit.
Oh, 9mm machine gun. Dark Datura. A tomahawk. I'll take that machine gun. I'll take the bottle caps. I'll take the stim packs. I'll take the sunglasses and the purified water. I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. Ugh. How annoying is that? I wonder if you can play, I wonder if everybody, like, if you are able to save everyone, if you do everything right, you know? I don't know. Let me know if anyone's aware of, that, like, outcome. When you get set on by the freaking white legs. At least I think they're white legs. It's a bit choppy. It's a bit choppy. Pretty sure they're white legs. Yeah, white legs Painmaker. Here we go. Ooh, we got some. Oh, there's some 308 rounds. Hunting rifle. Didn't do you much good, did it? I had a much harder time the first time I did this. What? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I forgot to heal. I forgot their guns are like very effective. Okay, we gotta go.
Hold on now.
There's one that's going to be up
I
here.
heard something up ahead. God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
Here we go. Come on.
I don't deserve this. My Pip-Boy don't even work. Why the fuck you hire me?
Shut the hell up, Ricky. Might as well be.
That's one.
Stay low, people! Stay low!
Sitting ducks here.
Stella! No. Die on me, woman.
Gosh dang, it seems like there's no way to save him. Whoa, one of them has a riot shotgun. I didn't even need to bring my riot shotgun. Ridiculous. I'll just go ahead and quick save here so that I don't lose any of my progress. Alright. And again, I just wanted to remind you guys, no pressure, but we do have the call-ins available. That's sad. Now who am I going to... Jed Masterson's dead, guys. Now who am I going to play gosh dang Caravan with? I think Xander Root can be used to... Hold on. Alright, let's repair everything. The riot shotgun. Heck yeah. There's another riot shotgun down here, and you better believe I'm taking it. Weapon binding ritual. Yeah, we'll do that. But I don't need the gosh dang rebar club. I'm not going to use it. I don't use melee. Oh boy, a rope bridge. What could be at the other end of this rope bridge? So disrespectful. It's riot shotgun time. Good golly. Oh, man, how's all...
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Right? Okay. Bang, bang. James Bell! What's up, bro? Was I not supposed to kill him? Follows Chalk is now dead. Ladies and germs. I don't know if I was supposed to kill him or not, but I do know that I did. I'm guessing something's a little bit crippled. A little bit crippled or something. James, what is up? Don't kill Chalkface? Ugh. What am I supposed to do? He's shooting at me. He works for Joshua? Well, I don't want to make Joshua Graham angry. Oh, you know what? I shot at him, didn't I?
Oi, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Alrighty, let's see. Civilized lands? What do you
Beyond
mean?
the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here. Good sists? Maybe while you're there, you can tell me about where you came from, yeah?
Alright, chat, I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Now, real quick. Okay, we got Follows Chalk. He gave me the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness +3 perception for 3 minutes. Cool, dude. That's a pretty good one. What do the cave paintings say? But anyway, we got call-ins. I don't know if James Bell, looks like James Bell is in the chat. I don't know if he wanted to call in as well, but he is welcome to if he does want to. But I kind of wanted to go over since we have him now, I'll give him one more shout out because James Bell is he's the inventor, the creator of the Spageezy, right? And so the Spageezy is the newest revolution in, I have to wait another 19 minutes before I can give you another shout out. I'm sorry, because I did shout you out a little earlier. But the Spageezy, as you guys may be aware, is the newest development in fork spinning technology. So let me pull this up for you guys. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just gonna boom. There we go. Give me 1 sec. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Spageezy will spin your pasta for you, right? And so basically what the spaghetti does is it makes your spaghetti easier to eat, faster to eat. Now you may have noticed there's a little tiny bit of if we get up close and personal here, you may have noticed that you don't recognize that plug. What is that plug? That seems pretty big and strange, and it's got 3 prongs, and I don't understand what's going on there. But here's the question, right? If you don't know what this is, what have you been doing all your life? Living under a rock? This is a 220 volt plug, and it's pretty self-explanatory. What else is there to say? And of course, you may have noticed that handle. Now, what's going on with this handle? Right, that is carved from authentic cocoa bolo wood, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but the best for my fans. And if you order now, it's only $49.99.99. And if you order it now, you will be able to get one of the limited edition J.D. Carruthers Cocoa Bolo handled spaghettis. They are in production right now. They will only be making 17,000 Cocoa Bolo spaghettis. So you do want to buy yours quick before they run out. And another thing to be aware of, if you don't have a plug anywhere in your house that will plug this in, it's not a big deal. You just got to get an electrician out to your house, and he will install a new one for you, a new plug. And when he installs that new plug, what's going to end up happening, and it looks like we actually have a call in right now, and it's James Bell. And when he gets on with us here, we only have a few minutes left of our show, but when he gets on with us, he's going to tell us about how he came up with the spaghetti and what he thinks about, the product. James, how you doing today?
What up? How did I come up with the spaghetti? Dude, I don't know. I literally thought of this idea like so long ago. But it was like, when I thought of it, I was like young, like a kid, and I actually thought it would work, like a good idea. Not that it's not a good idea or anything. It's a wonderful idea.
Now, let me ask, does seeing something that you came up with yourself reach the level of development that the spaghetti has reached, where we're putting Cocoa Bolo handles on it, and people are regularly calling electricians to get their plugs changed so that they can use the spaghetti. We've seen spaghetti sales soaring, and not that Barilla, I'm not going to mention the kickbacks from Barilla, but how has your life changed because of the spaghetti? That's the first thing I want to know.
Oh, well, in more ways than one. Not only can I eat spaghetti a lot faster, my mouth is I don't know how I was gonna go with that. My mouth is totally screwed up now and don't work no more.
Well, and that's good. And here's the thing. Incredible testimonial. Thank you. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you may have noticed, where's the power button? We thought about putting a power button on it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I had already rendered the animation 3 times by the time I realized it didn't have a power button. So this version of the spaghetti, the only one you can get with Cocoa Bolo, does not have a power button. It's plugged in. It's plugged in, it's on. It's unplugged, it's not. And ladies and gentlemen, it will arc when you unplug it. So make sure you're wearing your full arc suit and the welding helmet, the rubber gloves, all that stuff.
Make sure you're well grounded.
Yeah. No rubber shoes. But here's the biggest thing. This is what people don't realize is it's actually easier to eat spaghetti when your fork is spinning in your mouth. It like kind of bores a hole for the spaghetti to sit in. And pretty soon you're not going to have to worry about opening your mouth, closing your mouth, taking bites out of the spaghetti, right? Because you're going to be so engulfed in spaghettiness. And that's how spaghetti it is to use the spaghetti, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
Hey,
I
reminds me
don't.
of like some salad finger animation.
What'd you say?
You know salad fingers?
Yeah, I remember salad fingers.
It's kind of what it reminds me of. I don't know why. It looks like it would be in the show.
The animation. It's yeah, it's definitely
In a good way.
it's a fork that if Salad Fingers ever found it, he would accidentally like eviscerate his entire noggin by
Uh-huh.
like, he'd be like putting the fork in, and then next thing he knows, it's
Let it touch his eyeball. Let the
yeah.
cord just like drag across his eyeball.
Oh,
That
Salad
was so
Fingers.
weird. Salad fingers is so old.
Here's the thing. I think it's the way the fork looks like his salad fingers, and the animation
Yeah.
style is very much. I animated
Yeah.
it at a 6 frames per second speed, like that was my anticipation, and then I just cranked that
Uh-huh.
speed up to make it look a little bit better. What do you think of the spin speed? Is the spin speed good?
Yeah, I think it looks good. Sweet.
This is so insane. Oh, I was gonna update my avatar. I've got a new avatar coming. If you're in the Discord, you've seen it. I was gonna update my avatar, but instead last night that's why I was up so late watching your stream, because normally I go to bed at like 10 o'clock, but I was up until
Like
like
a zombie.
11:30
Playing late.
just animating this freaking thing, making the handle out of Coco Bolo. What do you think about the handle?
Sick. I dig it.
That was fun to draw. I just did like a squiggly line. So, is anyone interested in hearing about how we designed this, like what we did in Blender, like how it all worked? Or is that not interesting stuff?
I'm sure. I don't care. I'd be down.
So what we did is first I drew the fork head. And one thing to be aware of on Blender, you can make as many layers as you want, and I make so many layers. The natural layers are lines and fill on 2D animations, but I don't use those at all. I introduce top and bottom layers for pretty much everything. So the fork head, that's a layer, right? The handle was a layer. The cable was a layer, and that way you can make them invisible and select the whole image, and you're only selecting whatever layer it is you want to deal with, and then you can move it. You don't move the whole thing, which is nice. Now the cable, I just drew a squiggly line, and then I drew another squiggly line as best I could. I will not be doing that in the future. What I will do instead is probably squiggly line, another squiggly line a little bit bigger, because if you look, this bottom line here, it's like if you scale it up a tiny bit, you get the top line, right? And then, fill it. And then this, I don't know that I did a very good job making depth here. I was just trying to like show that this is like, sort of like a wider part of the cord. I guess it looks kind of realistic, but the handle was the coolest part. I drew a squiggly line, and then I copied it. And then
plug.
You're right. I copied it, I moved it, and I pasted it, mirrored it across, put them next to each other, and connected the dots. And I feel like the handle looks like a gourmet handle. And then obviously with the Coco Bolo, it's just it's like a light wood color fill, and then the grain, I just drew the grain on. I tried to think about what wood grain looks like, which Coco Bolo is kind of unique. It's a very cloudy grain, so this doesn't look as much like it. But normally you have a knot, and then the like lines kind of like snake together into each other, and they get like longer and more elongated as they go away from each other, and I don't know, they kind of sweep together. So yeah, I don't know. And then animating it, obviously I just animated the the fork. I probably should have animated like a little buzz on the handle, so it's like apparent that the handle's working. But my favorite part is these lines. Sorry. I know we're like getting super duper into it, but I want to see if I can. Let me see if I can open
a couple
Blender.
sets of lines. It almost seems like.
Yeah. So if we're on, we could do. Yeah, I guess we could do Blender. Let's go ahead and do Blender, and I'll show you Um, that's not what I want. Ugh. Okay, no, we'll stay on the photos, I guess. I want to lower the frame rate so you can see each frame, but I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. But basically, it like slowly gets thinner and then it mirrors across. But these little lines right here, do you see them? They're like full length for one frame, and then the next frame they're like half length. And
I see that. Yeah.
I think I also erased the fork on one of those frames, on the half-length frame. So one frame you have those lines moving across the fork, and then the next frame the fork's gone and it's just the line. And I feel like it does a lot to like show you what's happening. You know, it's kind of like a visual effect, which I think is really like, I don't know anything about animation. You know, I've been animating for a week now, just trying to like figure stuff out.
I can tell what's happening. I can tell it's spinning. I can tell it's a fork.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we were looking for. That was the goal. It's the spinning fork, or the spork, as I like to call it, which is a very original name.
Yeah, maybe people would want a spinning spork.
We might have to develop it wouldn't be the spaghetti because
the spagorzi.
Yeah, it would have to be maybe the sporgeezy.
Sporgeezy.
I don't know.
Why would you need to spin a spoon though?
If you are trying to eat yogurt really fast, maybe. But then it could just be a spoon, right?
Yeah. Why would you want the spoon to spin?
Yeah, no, it's a pretty terrible idea. I do think we'd sell 20 million units, but we're only doing a limited run. We're only making 17,000 of these Coco Bolo spaghetti. So do make sure that if you're tuned in, make sure that you get your spaghetti, pre-order them now. They are in production and they're definitely being made, and they're definitely going to be made and given to you if you ordered them. You're not gonna spend the money and not receive anything. That's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be a class action lawsuit in 6 months about how you got swindled out of thousands of dollars for a product that doesn't exist. None of that stuff's gonna happen. It's a very real product, and it's a very cool product. And just remember, when all your friends come over for spaghetti and you pull out your spaghetti, they're gonna go, "What is that? How do I get one?" And you're gonna say, "I'm sorry, but you can't."
It's kind of, and bear with me, like, kind of follow me on this. It's kind of like Bitcoin, right? Everyone's like, "What's this new thing? Oh, Bitcoin, I don't know." But then everyone who invested in Bitcoin, they're all millionaires now.
Exactly.
Invest in this product. Don't listen to all those goofballs saying spaghetti is not a real product. Spaghetti is just some stupid joke that's gonna not make you any real money. Don't listen to those people. Invest, and you'll be seeing dollar signs everywhere. Doors will start opening. Yes.
And I get one more thing to say about the spaghetti, and then I do think it's about that time, so I'm gonna have to hop off stream, but I will be on tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Okay.
But I got one thing to say. This is an absolute call out, Kevin O'Leary. I read what you said about the spaghetti on Twitter. Okay. And not only do I think that you are possibly the most unintelligent person on the planet because you think spaghetti is a poverty food. If spaghetti was a poverty food, Kevin O'Leary, I wouldn't be selling a spaghetti fork for thousands of dollars, okay? And so much for, like, bro, this fork is worth more than your watch, Kevin O'Leary. You wish you had a watch that was worth as much as this fork. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure he said, "I don't even use a watch to tell time. It's a fashion statement." I've never seen him wear a watch with Coco Bolo. Yeah, because they don't make them. But we made the spaghetti with a Coco Bolo handle because we know what the people want. Okay? And if Kevin O'Leary wants to complain about how the spaghetti is a fake product and they've never even made a prototype and you're going to give them your money and you're not going to get anything for it, and JD Carruthers has a history of swindling his audience out of money by taking money from them for products that he never delivers on, This is all false. Okay? Kevin O'Leary's making stuff up. They call him Mr. Wonderful. They also call him Mr. Swindle. Because that's all he does is swindle people. Okay? And I went on his show in good faith to show the respect that I thought that he deserved. And you know what he did? He spat in my face. And he said, I just don't see anybody buying this. I mean, and what's to stop one of the big producers, you know? One of the big producers like Fiskars from squashing you like the little cockroach you are. He called me a cockroach, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
so. Show Kevin O'Leary what you mean when you say we support JD Carruthers. Buy the Spaghetti with the Coco Bolo handle. We're only making 17,000. This is a limited run. You got to buy as many as you can. You get 10. You get 15. When you break it out in front of your friends, what are they going to say? They're going to say, "Do you have more of those?" And you're going to say, "For a price." Right? And that's the key. When there's a limited number, scarcity drives demand, baby. So.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words in regards to that, or Kevin O'Leary, James?
Kevin O'Leary, I guess all I have to say to him is you're going to know exactly how well this product works as soon as I come over to your house and use it on your face.
You're going to know exactly how effective it is.
Your head's going to look like a meatball.
It's actually effective at making spaghetti out of faces, believe it or not. The girl. Anyway, James, thank you for coming on, man. I'm sorry that we were only on for a short while, but I hope you have an awesome day, man.
I didn't think you were going to be on today. I thought you were doing family stuff or whatever. Or
that was just yesterday. I mentioned that it would be like all day, but then in the Discord I said that I'd be on today. It's all right. But anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. I know you're up pretty late playing the gosh dang bug stomping. Tune in to James's show. It's great, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big fan, and I'm gonna see if I can. Let me give you one more shout out. Maybe we can shout you out one more time. Shout out, because it wouldn't let me. James Bell, 7809.
Let's go.
Dude, it's going to make me wait one more minute to shout you out. You better believe I'm going to wait that minute, right?
Let's go.
Also, Hello Howard gifted a tier 1 sub to Paxi. Thank you, Hello Howard, for the gifted sub. Paxi, welcome to the bunker.
To the bunker. The spaghetti bunker.
Spaghetti bunker, where all we eat is spaghetti. Sorry, James, you were speaking?
I forget what I was going to say already. Oh, I was just saying it's so nice to see the spaghetti up in action. It's like I can just reach out and grab it out of my screen and just touch it.
Yeah, it almost makes you
start eating spaghetti.
See, and that's the thing, is it makes me crave spaghetti, right? And I got to be honest, once we developed the Coco Bolo spaghetti, I realized I don't want to use my regular old plain old spaghetti. And you know, I think that that's one thing that maybe people don't realize is just because you already have a spaghetti doesn't mean you can't buy the Coco Bolo. And so I'm waiting on the new Coco Bolo. I had to eat spaghetti yesterday with a regular fork because I didn't even see the point in using my plain old spaghetti with no Coco Bolo handle. And so I was eating spaghetti. I was like, I really need the Coco Bolo spaghetti now. Because
me too, man.
I just spit it with my hands.
Waiting on it. Right, yeah. You're sitting there. It's like you're whittling a fire. It's like you're trying to start a fire with your old fork. It's just like, oh, where's my Coco Bolo? It's just like, this isn't working. I'm rubbing my hands together with a fork and just trying to get the spaghetti on there. It's just not working right.
Exactly. It's
this
just
thing's
bananas.
coming in the mail. It's coming.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. We're gonna get and Coco Bolo. What a luxurious metal or wood. And
we get these. People ask us all the time, is this dishwasher safe? No, it's not dishwasher safe. Gotta find another way to wash it. Sorry.
Well, and it's also not water safe. Our recommendation is that you utilize the lick, suck, and wipe method. So lick, suck all the food off of the fork like you normally would, and then wipe it with a paper towel. And if you have any sanitation concerns, there are you can soak the the last centimeter tips in bleach if it's unplugged. But if you soak any more of the fork head in bleach, you will dissolve. Don't do that. So just the last centimeter of the fork has chromium
It's really
plating.
not meant for any liquids at all. You could arc to the spaghetti.
Yeah, there's
Just
definitely
try to be careful. Your spaghetti sauce, any liquids. Don't let the spaghetti sauce get too ride up the fork too high.
Well,
if you know
and
what I mean.
let's just put out a little disclaimer. Do be careful. The fork head does have the potential to be electrified, like any electric product, and you do need to be careful. But we are not claiming responsibility or that we are aware of any issues related to the electrocution of Harold Richardson or any members of his family who may have been harmed by the speakeasy, and we neither know about it nor do we claim responsibility. We are certain that he used the speakeasy improperly, and other reports of the speakeasy causing electric shock or other things are 100% false. And, you might remember Sig Sauer having that issue with negligent discharges, and what I remember is that they said it didn't happen, and that's the truth. There's no such problem. But anyway,
yeah,
I appreciate you guys for tuning in. James, thanks for calling in. I got a jet. We got to get going. I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for being here. Let's play it out.
I had a good time.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.
Adios.